Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be doing an interesting comparison. I'm going to answer which one is the best stock to buy, Nu Holdings or Sofi Technologies. Now these are two similar companies operating in different parts of the world, with Sofi focusing primarily in the US and Nu Holdings operating primarily in Latin America, Brazil for the most part. So let's get into the details and let's answer which one is the better stock to buy right now. Starting with comparing revenue growth, in this metric, Nu Holdings has the decided advantage, growing revenue much faster than SoFi in each of the last several quarters, going all the way back to late 2021. And even in the most recent quarter, Nu Holdings growing a phenomenal 101% year over year compared to a very respectable 43% growth for SoFi. Next, I wanted to look at these companies' net income over the trailing 12 months. And in this metric, again, Nu Holdings doing better than SoFi Technologies, although still losing money on the bottom line at 177 million. But that was much better than the 244 million that SoFi lost in its most recent trailing 12 months. That's despite the fact that SoFi generated less revenue. So SoFi is losing more net income as a percentage of revenue compared to Nu Holdings, which is not as desirable. However, the positive thing to look at for SoFi here, and the thing that's better than Nu, is the fact that its net income is improving faster than Nu Holdings net income. You see, from the loss of 500 million in January of 2022, it's improved that, it's cut it more than half to 244 million. So the trend is heading in the much better direction for SoFi compared to Nu Holdings, which also is seeing its net income improve dramatically as well. Another thing I wanted to look at when I look at fintech slash bank slash financial service companies is the total employees. Employees are a significant expense for these types of companies. And looking at this metric, I see Nu Holdings already has 8,049 employees, and that's grown much faster than SoFi, which has just 4,200 employees. Still, despite the fact that it has more employees, Nu Holdings has done a better job in terms of the bottom line, losses on the bottom line. Perhaps because it's operating in Latin America, where wages are lower than operating in the US, primarily where wages are higher. So, interesting comparison here in terms of total employee count with Nu Holdings and SoFi. Finally, I wanted to compare these two on valuation, and looking at the forward price to sales ratio, Nu Holdings is more expensive than SoFi. Nu Holdings stock is trading at a price to sales of 3.711 compared to SoFi trading at a forward price to sales of 3.2. Notably, shorter term, each of these two stocks has seen their valuation soar in 2023. They started the year trading at valuations near 1.5 forward price to sales, and that's more than doubled. SoFi and Nu Holdings, you can see here from January 2023, look how much they've soared. But if you look back longer term from January of 2022, they are still down significantly from their highs, trading at forward price to sales of 6. So depending on how long you go back, you can decide if it's a relative bargain or if it's up so much already. Just depends on, are you looking back to January of 23 or are you looking back to January of 22? Either way, regardless, if I had to pick one of these two stocks to buy right now, it would be close. It would be close, but I would Nu Holdings. I would go with Nu Holdings. One of the things that tips it in my favor is the fact that it operates in Latin America, and I'm really bullish on the Latin American economy for this year and next year. And I'm bullish on several Latin American stocks, including Nu Holdings, StoneCo, and Mercado Libre. And partly because I like where that economy is heading over the next year or two. So there you have it. If I had to pick one of these two excellent stocks, I would go with Nu Holdings right now. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.